Our drivers do not even rest, mostly the places that are designated for stopovers. When they stop over, our drivers are actually humiliated. They are called names, they are called corona, and they are chased away. In addition, the stopovers, there are several yards that have been created in those places for parking. And owners of those yards are now charging very hefty fees. So we are again appealing to the government of Uganda to consider Kenyan truckers when they get into Uganda, so that even if it is parking fee, then it should be a reasonable parking fee. If a driver is tested once in Mombasa, let him proceed so long as the 14 days have not elapsed. Let him proceed with the test certificate that he has obtained in Mombasa. And we see no reason why a driver will be tested in Mombasa and again subjected to another test at the border point. So if that's the case, then let's do away with Mombasa testing and then we get our drivers tested at the border points, because it does not make sense. And when you look at the way the testings are done, the nose is a very sensitive organ. And the testings need to be done so gently. And you find that most of the health staff that we have are not doing it gently. So at the end of the day, you find so many drivers have actually developed certain illness because of the multiple and continuous testing. You know, the samples are drawn from the nose, and the nose is very sensitive. The nose has got arteries that connects the brain. So we find that some drivers, as we speak now, have been impaired. They cannot even see properly due to these testings. As much as we support the government in the initiative to contain the COVID-19, but then we are also asking them to find a better way of collecting the samples. There are also tankers there that have carried fuel, and you know fuel is very risky. So we are asking the government, because we are foreseeing a situation where should anything happen there, transporters are going to lose a lot. Should anything happen, the community around there are also against our drivers, because now our drivers have been nicknamed Corona. So the community have also turned hostile against our drivers. So the situation in Malaba is terrible. And I'm asking the government to send a high delegation today to go and sort out the issue. The drivers have said they will not listen to anybody. They would want His Excellency the President of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, or any other senior official from Uganda to go to Malaba and address them. We are also asking our senior officials from Kenya to talk to their counterparts in Uganda so that this stalemate can be resolved. As we speak now, cargo has started going to Suswa. The government has started evacuating cargo to Suswa, that is Naivasha. So we are asking ourselves, if the same time people are not allowed to move freely, then how would this be possible? How do people move to Suswa and do the business? Or is it just a ploy that the government is introducing to ensure that the truckers are blocked from doing their business? So we're asking the government to open the market. We are not against the SGR, and we've repeated several times that we are not against the SGR. SGR, let it work alongside other modes of transport. It's a government project. It's also good. We don't say it's a bad project, it's a bad mode of transport, but what we're saying, let everybody be given freedom of doing business, freedom of choice. So if an importer decides to use road as a mode of transport, please let the transporter use road.
Yale matatizo ambayo yako katika mpaka wa Malaba na Busia kwa sasa hivi ni mule na Elegu sehemu za Sudan, kwa sababu kuna madereva wetu ambao wanateseka katika yale maeneo, na tunasikitishwa sana na kitendo kilichofanywa na jeshi la Uganda kupiga tear gas madereva ambao walikuwa wanafuata majibu yao, ambao yamekaa kwa siku 6 wakiwa katika ule mpaka wa Nimule. Na pia tunalaani kitendo cha wanajeshi wa Uganda kunyang'anya madereva wa Kenya gesi za kupikia, na hali wao wenyewe wamewakataza kuingia katika mahoteli. So tunaomba zile gesi zilizochukuliwa pale Bustema ziregeshewe madereva kwa haraka. Na pia kwa upande mwingine, kwa upande mwingine ni kwa nini sisi tunapigania wafungue hiyo boda ya Malaba kwa haraka? Boda ya Malaba madereva kwa sasa wamegoma. Leo ni siku ya pili na wamekatalia kuondoka katika ile boda mpaka usalama wao uhakikishwe na wajue ni madhara gani wanayopata kutokana na kupimwa kila saa.
What we are seeing in neighboring Uganda, the massive human rights atrocities that are committed against Kenyan drivers, is something that we cannot tolerate. How do you tear gas drivers who are there transporting essential services? You have refused to allow the drivers to get food from your restaurants. They find ways of cooking their own food, and you dare go pick their gas, their modes of cooking, and you want them to starve. We cannot allow this to happen, and yet tunasema Uganda are our neighbors. So this is to the government of Kenya and to the government of Uganda. We are telling Yoweri Museveni, Kaguta Museveni, Kenyans will not tolerate your totalitarian way of running the Uganda country. Sisi hatutakubali. Kenyans are not Ugandans, and we will not sit quiet as you continue to violate the rights of Kenyans. We stand with the drivers who presently have blocked the road. Tunawaambia, you are standing in the right side of justice. You are exercising your constitutional rights, and we want you to know that the people of Kenya are behind you as you continue to fight for your rights. We will not remain quiet when the rights of our people are violated with impunity by the Ugandan government. The Ugandan government must respect Kenyans, must respect our drivers, because we are there providing essential services, not just to Ugandans, but to people across the borders of Uganda, to Congo, to Zaire, and other countries.
In Tanzania, the issue here is particularly the border and among...
Ingia transit wa Ayana Tanboy ni dereva yuko ndani na anaekewa vikwazo vingi pasi na masuala ya COVID-19. Ni wakae wakubaliane kuhusiana na masuala haya ya corona, lakini ndani ya manyumba yetu mambo yamezidi kuzorota, na mimi naweza kusema labda ni advantage ya wanasiasa. Imefikia wakati huu karibu na siasa wanataka